For the sake of argument, let's say you could bring your dog to work. Don't you know, a number of our colleagues would love that.
If I had a dog, I would do that. Our Marlo Lundak reports a new training program in Omaha that's doing exactly that.
Dogs like Obi, Louise, and Blue all have something in common. They're working to become certified therapy dogs.
The patients are going through a rough time. A lot of them are missing their pets because they're here for sometimes long periods of time. Bringing these dogs in will help them with their therapy to help them get up, move, and be able to get back to their own pets.
Tammy Rivera with CHI Health Bergen Mercy says since the pandemic, volunteers and therapy dogs have been sparse. So to change that, the hospital is footing the bill to train new dogs and volunteers.
So they get to go visit patients and see how well they handle around the equipment and the beeps and the wheelchairs and the beds and all that stuff.
But they aren't just any volunteers.
So when the opportunity came up, I was really excited for it.
They're hospital employees and their own furry friends.
I think it's great because it affords us the opportunity to give back, not only in our jobs, but also to patients in a new way.
Sunday afternoon marked the last of 5 training sessions with local trainers from Pups with a Purpose.
It's a win-win-win all the way around because we're getting it done here on campus with our staff and our patients.
Today's task, working with children. It was a breeze for Robles' dog, Rudy.
I think it's helpful to understand how to make the dog comfortable and approach the patients and interact with the patients.
Now, these 4-legged friends are ready to spread joy and healing once they pass their test.
Because healthcare is inherently stressful, not only for the patient, but sometimes for the staff. So hopefully we can provide some relaxation also.
On your site at Bergen Mercy, Marlo Lundak, 6 News.
So cute. Well, CHI Health Bergen Mercy is offering another therapy dog training course that anyone can take part in. We'll have the details to get more information on getting signed up for that on our website, WOWT.com.